Hello everyone. Welcome to this hands-on workshop on creative photography. I am your instructor today, Fang. The title of my session is Portrait Photography in Minnan Landscapes, a Historical and Cultural Perspective. Let me briefly introduce myself. I work both as a photographer and as a lecturer of photography. My photographic theme is to use traditional photographic aesthetics to observe the cultural phenomena around me. That is the trajectory of my practice. A recent body of work, Surface of the Earth, was exhibited at the International Image Biennale. Let's look at this series first. Without my commentary, you might hardly notice that what I try to convey is not a mere depiction of nature, but rather traces of human intervention, deliberately hidden inside seemingly natural views. My intention then is to use images to reveal those concealed human traces within the landscape, prompting us to reflect on our own existence and on the relationship between humanity and nature, between timeless natural forces and the short-term deeds of mankind. With this concept in mind, if you revisit the series, you will immediately grasp what I am articulating. Every apparently natural frame contains evidence of former human activity, yet over centuries, natural processes have overwritten those interventions. A master photographer once remarked that the source of photographic subject matter does not lie within photography itself. It should come from elsewhere, from philosophy, literature, history, mythology, and so on. It is this sustained attention to such issues that guides my practice as a photographer. I keep conducting cultural observations. Naturally, the Minnan region where I live has become a site of continuous recording and inquiry. Take the typical Minnan red bricks of local dwellings, or the soaring swallowtail roof ridges. These architectural features constantly feed my creative work. Equally inspiring is the rich folk religion of Minnan. Here are some representative images of that belief culture. I integrate these folk beliefs into my portrait photography, employing emblematic religious symbols and weaving them into the visual narrative. These are experimental pieces from that line of inquiry. Chuanzhou, Fujian, China's 56th World Heritage City, possesses an extraordinarily dense layering of civilizational relics. The renowned Luoyang Bridge, for instance, its stone carvings and architectural structures leave viewers with an overwhelming impression of historical depth. The daily interplay between the bridge and local residents, soldiers and civilians alike, offers inexhaustible thematic material. I therefore decided to insert portrait photography into this celebrated heritage site. In this image, for example, I deliberately lit the model, creating an uncanny luminosity that conjures a quiet, harmonious dialogue between human, nature, and culture. Beyond iconic monuments, even small stone tablets can evoke profound impressions. In Minnan, stone inscriptions boast a history stretching back to the Tang and Five Dynasties period. The earliest examples date from that era. This stele was carved for Han Wo, a Tang Dynasty scholar official. His extant inscription and other multicultural vestiges such as stone slabs bearing foreign scripts, concealed civilizational signs that constitute excellent photographic motifs. Chuanzhou's neighboring Huayan County is famous for its stone sculpture industry. The art of stone carving. Huayan is honored as the home of Chinese stone sculpture. Its carving tradition is ancient, its craftsmanship meticulous, its techniques consummate, and its masters legion. Precisely because of this distinctive heritage, I, as a photographer, have conducted systematic, in-depth observations of this moment in stone, producing images and writing academic essays. In one essay I note, during the roughly 150 years of the Kangxi reign, Huayan stone sculpture developed marked distinctions. From northern carving in posture, spirit, linear structure, and technical execution, most emblematic is the southern Fujian lion. Inspired by the Minnan stone lions, I located a site densely populated by these sculptures and brought a model into that space. These images record that encounter, an experiment in environmental portraiture. My creative intention is spelled out in a chat record I kept, a working method I now share with you. When a location evokes specific sensations, eeriness, absurdity, desolation, foreboding, Surrealism. Ask yourself, what state should the model occupy here? Who is this person? What gender, styling, garment, expression? Once these questions are answered, the photographic work crystallizes. Following this procedure, my final pieces emerged in this form. All of them deploy deliberate, theatrical lighting. Two craft scenes at once realistic and hyperreal, juxtaposing living bodies that symbolize new life, with stone carvings that embody age-old time, thereby prompting viewers to ponder the relation between traditional culture and contemporary existence. Below are further examples of my portrait work within Minnan stone carving sites. The method and intent remain consistent. Through calculated, dramatic illumination, I construct a reality that verges on the surreal, placing a living figure, the girl signifying renewal, beside lithic relics signifying the distant past, inviting reflection on the dialogue between heritage and new life. These, then, are my thoughts and procedures for portrait photography within Minnan's historical landscape. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.